So, as Karen Drucker has led us into this quiet time filled with gratitude, let's take opportunity to let everything else that occupies our minds and our energies to slip by the wayside for a moment as we spend this time in quiet, letting the words of truth penetrate us in the way that it's important for us. So breathe and be grateful that you're so blessed. And imagine with me that maybe a rich uncle has died, maybe you've come into an inheritance, but suddenly you're led and pointed to a large warehouse with heavy doors, strong. You're told that it's yours. And as you open those big and heavy doors and walk into the dimly lighted interior, you see shelves laden with things that remind you of the blessing that you've already experienced, but they're there in abundance. You see all sorts of valuable things that again remind you of your world, and they're stacked high. You cannot help but say, I am so blessed, and I'm grateful for that which I have, not just before I walked into this warehouse, but that which I have that is there as a result of the fount of all true source, divine source, has given. And then you walk a little further in that warehouse and you get into a place that seems to be lit from above, although you can't see the source of the light. It's almost like a chapel in the middle of a warehouse. And as that light shines on you, and as you stand in the center of that circle, you feel something that you feel now more strongly than you have before. You've had an inkling, but now you feel it ever more strongly. You know that you are a child of God. You are one who has the inheritance of the divine given to you. You are not only that material inheritance, but you are that spiritual inheritance. All that is true of the divine is available to you because of who you are. And you move on a little bit. And it's like you've moved into an area that's a loading dock for outflow, for taking some of those riches, those valuables, and distributing them, giving away. And you're urged Oh, let me give in exactly the way it's mine to give. And so you open the doors of that loading dock. And one by one, you say goodbye to some of those things, the material things. But you're grateful because it gives you a great sense of purpose and joy. You are truly blessed. So take this tour through the warehouse. Be grateful in the silence for what you have, for who you are, and for what you give in the silence. Hold this close to you. This feeling, this understanding, this truth. As you come back in your awareness to this time, in this place, with great gratitude. And so it is.